Hi, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite hairstyles that I do because I get compliments on them every time I do them, so I want to show you guys them. And yeah, I'm going to put the picture of what it looks like before, so if you don't like that one you can just skip and go to the next one. So most of these also have ribbon because I love ribbon. So I'm gonna get right into the video. The first picture will pop up on the screen here. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I do that now. So I like to start with my hair already parted down the middle. Some people do side parts. I never do a side part. I don't think it would work as good for the outfits either. So since I have bangs and I don't like them at all, I always keep a giant chunk of my hair out. Not giant, but big enough to make my bangs not look as bad. So I just evenly try to do that. That is not even. Okay. That's even enough, even though they're not the same lengths. This is a bit difficult. It's okay. So after I do that, I hold these pieces in front of me like this, and then I just go right there where that part is. So I grab this piece and a tiny rubber band, and I tie that into a knot. It kind of makes you feel like Harley Quinn sometimes. Ooh, that does not look good. Okay. There we go. Then you have to do the same thing to the other side. So you go to where the part is, you go to about the same place, I always feel if it feels like the same amount. That does not feel like the same amount. Oh. Okay, I am doing very bad this time. Okay, move that out of my face. There. That feels about the same. Then I grab another rubber band. I do it 3 times every time I do my hair because 3 makes it feel secure and not break. I also feel like this hairstyle gives lots of volume and it makes your hair just look better. I don't know, that's why I love it so much, because my hair isn't pinned straight, so it doesn't look good. It just looks bad all the time. Then I grab a string or a piece of yarn. It's pretty long, but it can be however long you want it to be. It's better to make it longer when you cut it than shorter though, because if it's not the length that you want, then you can always cut it. So I just cross it and tie it in a knot and just pull, like the start of a shoelace. Except that is not even. Anytime you want to take it off, tighten your ponytail because it'll loosen it, because you don't want to tie it in a knot or ruin your hair when you redo it. So I try to get them even. That's not even, but it'll work. I don't want to film for forever and bore everyone. So do that to the same side, the other side. And this is how it'll look in the end. It'll just be long pieces, and if you prefer them in bows, you can do that. I just don't do bows because they always tilt a weird way and I don't like that at all. So I'm gonna do the next hairstyle, which will be 2 braids, and then I'll do one more, which will be 1 braid. And I don't do big braids on my hair because I think it looks weird, but you could go to other videos, and some people do bubble braids. I don't do those though. So anyway, this is the first one. Okay, so the next hairstyle is 1 braid here, and then another braid under it. Yeah, they're just basically 2 braids right next to each other with tied bows at the ends, even though I normally don't do bows, but at the ends they're cute. I start off with the pieces in front of my hair because, if you watched the first one, you know, but I just don't like my hair without it. Okay. Now, I just grab a tiny piece at the top. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I use one of these combs because it makes it easier. My sister lost mine once and I was like really angry. And my mom was like, okay, so all my mom said was that's what boys use. So, which is not true at all. She just doesn't do her hair. She uses her fingers. So, anyway, you just have to, I use 2, and then I just do this, and I try to get it as even as possible. That was so bad. After you do that, these are not even. That's even enough. This piece is so small. It's okay. Anyway, just tie a braid and try to do it at the same spot on the other side, and then just tie it like normal, and I'll come back when I'm done. So in order to take up less time, basically for one of the hairstyles, I'll put a picture of it. You just do the 2 braids on one side, you tie a bow, like a giant bow, and then you cut the strings to make it smaller. I'll show you a picture, and then it's difficult to explain because I should have done this first, but now I'm going to do the hairstyle you've seen in the very beginning, or this one. Yeah, it's the 2 braids. So basically, after you've done that first thing, which don't put the bows until you're done. And if you keep watching, I'll show you how to do the bows, or if you watched the last one, you know how to do the what? No, you don't. If you know how to tie, whatever. Anyway, grab from under about the same amount. No, that's wrong. Don't grab from under. Grab from over like this, and then go back to the other side and get something like that. So you have it around it. Then you just braid these pieces together, the pieces around it, and so do that on both sides, and I'll be back. Okay, now that both buns are, now that both braids are done on each side, you need 4 ribbons for this one, but they don't have to be as long as this. Normally they're like half of this, but I'm not cutting these because I use these for my other hairstyles. So basically, you grab one. This one's so long, I've never done it with one this long. Where the okay, grab one, so make a knot on it so it doesn't like fall out, There we go. Made a knot. Then you basically act like you're tying a shoe. So you make the loops. And it's basically just a shoelace bow. That's what I do. Normally they're smaller than this. And they're way cuter when they're smaller, but just pretend it's like that. And so you do that on all of them. So I'll do that real quick. Anyway, the final look, you can make the bows as small or as big as you want, and the strings can be as long or as short as you want. But it's still, I feel like, so cute. I definitely would have my strings like way shorter, but this is how long they are for now. And most people are like, why do you have 2 braids? Because I want 2 braids. It's like, why don't I want 2 braids? So I get compliments on this one, but at the same time people are like, why'd you do that? And I'm like, because it looks good, or in my opinion it does. So yeah, I'm also going to do one more, and it's basically just a normal claw clip. I do that a lot too because I love that, so I'm going to do that. So my next one is just a claw clip, but the claw clip is really cool. Even though my hair is long to the point where you can't see it, but it is cool. So I do the same thing with every hairstyle that I put out. I always leave pieces in the front because I don't like my bangs, so I try to hide them. Then, where did my rubber band go? Found it. Then I just put all that in the back, and I get my rubber band, and I just do a ponytail, a low ponytail. Now, I'm very bad at ponytails and braids, so I don't really know why I do these hairstyles. Every time I do ponytails, it always starts to fall out because I cut layers in my hair. Layers, it just doesn't even look like it. So if you have a low ponytail, it's literally just a basic claw clip thing, but I'm gonna show it anyways. So this one is very strong. It hurts my head, but I just flip my head over, and then I hook it. It looks so weird. So can you see that? Anyway, I just flip all my hair over. I try to get the entire piece of the ponytail in and get to the other side of my head. Got it. And this is what it looks like. Anyway, I love this one as well. You should definitely buy a cute claw clip if you want to do like lots of hairstyles, because it's very simple and it goes a long way. So you should definitely have a claw clip that you like and can go with almost everything. I wear mostly only silver jewelry, so silver claw clips is what I have because I don't use the plastic ones. But if you want one of those, that is also good. You can do the same thing. So yeah, that's all four hairstyles that I do. Normally I either do that or I just leave my hair straight. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.